Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I have put up this spooky Halloween special. This should be going up on Halloween. I am pre-recording it because I will be doing things on the day of Halloween, so I can't film and edit a video that day. So yeah, I decided to draw a haunted house for this Halloween special, and I used a reference that I found online, and I'm really happy with how the haunted house came out, because I've never drawn really a house before. I mean, I've never really drawn a haunted house or just any house in general before because I don't know, I just never really wanted to, but I guess I should just experiment more with that, with drawing, and not just draw people and animals. So I'm gonna maybe try and draw more landscapes and houses and stuff. So I drew a haunted house in the spirit of Halloween, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I originally sketched it on computer printer paper, and then I used my light box, which I got quite a few years ago, and I transferred it to my favorite ever Canson Mixed Media Paper. The reason why I love this paper so much is because it is a mixed media paper, so you can use more than just markers or watercolors or colored pencils. It's everything, but it doesn't handle watercolor that well, but it handles it decently. And I spent a very long time on this piece. I had to speed this up really fast and cut out a lot of footage, because it was almost 2 hours of footage, which that's a lot of footage. Normally I'll have 45 minutes to an hour of footage. 2 hours, or almost 2 hours, more like an hour and 45 minutes. That's a lot of footage. But yeah, I inked this with my Microns, a red Sharpie, and a Copic brush pen that I've had for quite a while. And then I also got these new pens. I know in my last video I talked about having too many Microns, but there was this box of art supplies that my dad had, and he just told me to go through it and take what I wanted, and I saw those pens and I couldn't just let them get thrown away. So I kept them, and I guess if my Microns ever run out, then, and I don't have the money to buy a new Micron or something, then I'll just use these pens, or since they come in a really fine size that I don't have in my Micron, then I'll just use that as a really fine size. But yeah, this Halloween picture I drew with my Copics, and I only really use gray colors for my Copics, but I used my Crayola markers, which I had in a pencil cup on my desk, and I only use them really, the only reason they're on my desk is because sometimes in my sketchbook, I'll use them to color in a drawing or something, because I don't want to have to use my Copics in my sketchbook because they bleed through the paper, and yeah, and the Crayolas don't, and as long as I don't layer them a ton, it's not a problem. So yeah, I basically just scribbled them onto this, the top of my pencil case, how I talked about in my last video, and yeah, I basically just used Copics and Crayola markers for this the entirety of this piece, except for the outline pens that I previously mentioned. I also used my white Sakura jelly roll that I always use. I don't think there's ever a video where I'm not using my Sakura jelly roll, or my uni ball, which died and I just had to recently throw away. I kept it in my drawer as a reminder to get a new one. And then I was like, okay, Bella, this is just taking up space. You don't need a reminder. So yeah, I'm gonna ask you guys, what are you guys being, or what were you for Halloween? I am going to be a bat, because I don't know, I like that idea. I got this shirt from Goodwill, cut up the seams and the side of the shirt and attached bat wings. I'm really excited for it. So what are you guys being? Let me know in the comments down below. And with that, thanks for watching and goodbye. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good Halloween.